There is a powerful saying that reminds us, a child who can understand their feelings can better manage their behavior. Think about that carefully. Have you ever seen a child throw a tantrum in a supermarket? Have you ever seen a teenager slam a door after an argument? Have you ever watched a child cry uncontrollably over something adults consider small? Many adults immediately focus on the behavior. They see the tantrum. They see the anger. They see the tears. They see the shouting. But what if the behavior is not the real problem? What if the behavior is simply the language of an emotion the child does not yet know how to express? Because here is something every parent and caregiver should understand. Children are not born knowing how to manage emotions. They are not born knowing how to calm themselves when angry. They are not born knowing how to express disappointment respectfully. They are not born knowing how to handle fear, sadness, frustration, or embarrassment. These are skills that must be taught. And just like children learn mathematics, reading, and writing, they must also learn emotional skills. Today on Hope Rise channel, we are exploring one of the most important topics in positive parenting, understanding children's emotions. Because when we understand what children are feeling, we can help them become emotionally healthy, resilient, and responsible adults. Why emotions matter? Every human being experiences emotions. Adults experience emotions. Children experience emotions. The difference is that adults have had years to learn how to manage feelings. Children are still learning. Emotions are not bad. Anger is not bad. Sadness is not bad. Fear is not bad. Frustration is not bad. What matters is how we respond to these emotions. Unfortunately, many children grow up hearing messages such as, "Stop crying. Be strong. You have nothing to be afraid of. Don't be angry. Big boys don't cry. Good girls don't complain." While these statements may be well-intentioned, they sometimes teach children to hide emotions rather than understand them. And hidden emotions often reappear in unhealthy ways. This is why emotional education is so important. Children need to learn that feelings are normal. They need guidance on how to handle those feelings appropriately. Understanding anger. Let us begin with anger. Anger is one of the emotions that worries parents most. Many adults become uncomfortable when children show anger. But anger itself is not the problem. Anger is simply an emotion. What matters is what a child does with that anger. Children become angry for many reasons. They feel misunderstood. They feel treated unfairly. They are disappointed. They are tired. They are hungry. They are frustrated. They are hurt emotionally. Sometimes children lack the words to explain these feelings. Instead, the emotions come out through behavior. A child may shout, throw objects, cry loudly, refuse to cooperate, withdraw from others. Instead of asking only, "How do I stop this behavior?" Positive parenting encourages us to ask, "What is causing this anger?" Understanding the cause helps us address the real issue. Children need to learn healthy ways to express anger. For example, taking deep breaths, talking about feelings, walking away from a situation, seeking help from an adult, using words instead of aggression. When children learn these skills, they become better equipped to handle conflict throughout life. Understanding sadness. Now let us talk about sadness. Many people think children quickly recover from difficult experiences, but children experience sadness deeply. Children feel sad when a friend moves away, parents argue, a pet dies, they fail an exam, they lose something important, they experience rejection, someone hurts their feelings. Sometimes adults unintentionally dismiss children's sadness. They may say, "It is not a big deal. You'll get over it. Stop crying." Patience. Encouragement. Sometimes they simply need someone to sit with them and acknowledge their pain. Teaching children that sadness is normal helps them develop emotional resilience. Understanding fear. Fear is another powerful emotion. Every child experiences fear. Some fear darkness. Some fear failure. Some fear rejection. Some fear being laughed at. Some fear punishment. Some fear separation from loved ones. Fear often influences behavior in ways adults do not recognize. For example, a child who refuses to attend school may be experiencing fear. A child who lies may be afraid of consequences. A child who becomes aggressive may be hiding insecurity. Fear is not always visible. This is why parents must pay attention. When children express fear, avoid mocking them. Avoid statements such as, "That is silly. You are acting like a baby." Instead, acknowledge the feeling. You can say, "I understand that you're scared. Let's talk about what is worrying you. How can I help you feel safe?" These responses build trust and emotional security. Understanding frustration. Frustration occurs when things do not go as expected. Children experience frustration regularly. Imagine trying something difficult and failing repeatedly. That is frustrating. Children feel frustrated when homework is difficult, rules seem unfair, skills take time to learn, plans change unexpectedly, they are unable to express themselves. Frustration often appears as complaining, giving up, crying, anger, avoidance. Parents can help by teaching perseverance. Instead of solving every problem immediately, encourage children to keep trying. Say things like, "You haven't mastered it yet. Let's work through it together. Mistakes help us learn." These messages teach resilience. Emotional regulation, a skill for life. One of the most important lessons children can learn is emotional regulation. Emotional regulation means managing feelings in healthy ways. It does not mean ignoring emotions. It does not mean pretending emotions do not exist. It means learning how to respond wisely. Think about adults who struggle with emotional regulation. Some explode in anger. Some become aggressive. Some withdraw completely. Some make harmful decisions when overwhelmed. Many of these challenges began in childhood. Children who learn emotional regulation gain an important life skill. They learn to pause before reacting. They learn to think before acting. They learn to express emotions appropriately. This skill benefits relationships, education, careers, and mental health. Helping children name their feelings. One simple but powerful strategy is teaching children emotional vocabulary. Many children know only a few emotional words: happy, sad, angry, scared. But emotions are much more complex. Children may feel disappointed, embarrassed, jealous, lonely, confused, excited, nervous, proud. Encouraging children to name emotions helps them understand themselves better. Instead of acting out, they begin learning to express what they feel. For example, instead of shouting, a child might learn to say, "I feel frustrated. I feel left out. I feel worried." This improves communication and problem solving. Teaching healthy ways to express feelings. Children need practical tools. When emotions become overwhelming, they need healthy outlets. These may include talking to a trusted adult, drawing, writing, praying, playing, physical activity, taking deep breaths, listening to calming music, spending quiet time. These strategies help children process emotions safely. Every child is different. Parents can help children discover what works best for them. The role of parents and caregivers. Children learn emotional skills from adults. If adults manage emotions poorly, children often copy those patterns. If adults respond calmly during stress, children learn calmness. If adults solve conflicts respectfully, children learn respect. This is why parenting begins with self-awareness. Children are watching. They learn not only from what we teach but from how we live. When parents model healthy emotional behavior, children gain powerful examples. Creating emotionally safe homes. Children should feel safe expressing emotions at home. This does not mean all behavior is acceptable. It means all feelings are acceptable. There is a difference. A child may feel angry. That feeling is acceptable. But hitting others is not. A child may feel frustrated. That feeling is acceptable. But destroying property is not. Positive parenting teaches children. It's okay to feel. It's important to express feelings respectfully. This approach helps children develop self-control without suppressing emotions. When children feel heard. One of the greatest gifts adults can give children is listening. Sometimes children do not need advice immediately. They need understanding. When children feel heard, trust grows, relationships strengthen, communication improves, confidence increases, emotional burdens become lighter. Listening communicates, "You matter. Your feelings matter. I care." These messages are powerful. The long-term impact of emotional intelligence. Children who understand emotions often become adults who build healthier relationships, handle stress better, communicate effectively, show empathy, resolve conflicts peacefully, make wiser decisions. Emotional intelligence is one of the strongest predictors of success and well-being, and it begins in childhood. As we come to the end of today's lesson, remember this. A child who can understand their feelings can better manage their behavior. When we only focus on behavior, we may miss what is happening underneath. But when we understand emotions, we help children grow in wisdom and self-control. Let us teach children that emotions are not enemies. They are signals. They help us understand ourselves. They help us connect with others. And when children learn to understand their emotions, they become stronger, healthier, and more resilient. In our next episode, we will explore another powerful topic: raising responsible children, teaching accountability, independence, and life skills. You do not want to miss it. Subscribe to HopeRise channel. Like this video. Share it with a parent, caregiver, teacher, or mentor. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next episode of Changing the Way We Care. Together, we are raising emotionally healthy children and building stronger families for a brighter future. As we come to the end of today's lesson, remember this. A child who can understand their feelings can better manage their behavior. When we only focus on behavior, we may miss what is happening underneath. But when we understand emotions, we help children grow in wisdom and self-control. Let us teach children that emotions are not enemies. They are signals. They help us understand ourselves. They help us connect with others. And when children learn to understand their emotions, they become stronger, healthier, and more resilient. In our next episode, we will explore another powerful topic: raising responsible children, teaching accountability, independence, and life skills. You do not want to miss it. Subscribe to HopeRise channel. Like this video. Share it with a parent, caregiver, teacher, or mentor. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next episode of Changing the Way We Care. Together, we are raising emotionally healthy children and building stronger families.